One of the areas of social reform, which I think most outsiders feel is very, very important, and which he really should put his voice behind, is the role and place of women and respect for women. The second big area is dealing with poverty. I think, again, there's been quite a lot of progress here, but I've come to the view, which many friends of mine have put forward, that some form of universal basic income is a workable program for India. It would have to be moderate, but to give poor Indians basic income security. This is a country with vast inequality. While, of course, this won't solve everything, I think that's an area where they really should be working hard. And finally, and crucially, the growth of the economy. Growth is about 6.5%. It could be much higher. It could perfectly well be 8 or 9, which would make a lot of difference cumulatively. That means higher rates of investment, private and public. So he has to create a business environment which really encourages the private sector to invest again. And the government also needs to invest very, very heavily, as the Chinese have done so marvelously. They need to reform the financial sector thoroughly, so it really can support investment and growth, and that hasn't yet been happened. Reform of the labor market to generate good jobs for everybody. Integrating the organized and unorganized sector is crucial. Reform of land use that's another huge obstacle that involves the states. There are a whole range of reforms which are needed to make the Indian economy more dynamic. The next 20 years are going to be crucial in determining the fate of India. It's still a relatively poor country. It needs growth, and growth should be central. And part of that, I think, both for India and for the outside world, is liberalization of India's imports. India would benefit from liberalization. It's still very protectionist, and I think in the current world that could also show a good example and increase India's influence upon the world. So these three main areas are, I think, the ones that with this huge mandate